Big up Spurs fans near and far. It's your boy Deji Spurs. And I can't lie, this last 24 hours has to have been the most painful, long 24 hours of my life. The level of dust, the level of cooking. And you know what? Sometimes it's best not to react straight away. Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just best to let's reflect on the game and a number of things. First and foremost, I want to talk about the game, and then I want to talk about the Red Tottenham, the Spicy Spurs, Scotsman FC, Red Hot Chili Peppers, because I don't know why they're shaking their bum. One of the worst teams I've ever seen in my life, and I'll get to that in just a minute. So all them people telling me to fall back yourself, fall back Habibi. Let me go into it though real quick. North London derby, Tudor to do whatever. We got 13 man available. 13 man. Tudor's only been in charge 1 week. We don't really have the players. Bro, you know what? I take that performance all day, every day. Under Frank, who was wank and had to walk the plank, we did nothing. Remember the game at the Emirates? It was just a shot from Richarlison that went in. Other than that, I don't remember Tottenham doing anything. Yesterday's game, we had the goal from Mawani. We had the goal that weren't a goal. That should have been a goal. I mean, Gabriel, if I see that brother on road, I'm going to kick him in his headpiece. I'm going to kick him so that his hair comes off, his hairline reverts back to normal. Then Raya does this mad save where he gets it off the line. That, for me, is already 4-3. Really. So, for me, the game was a lot tighter than people are giving Tottenham credit for. And don't chat rubbish about delusion, this, that. It's not about delusion. Those chances were created. These are facts. But the fact is that Tottenham, we are relegation fodder. For real. We are relegation fodder. I never thought I'd see the day that my club could go down. And legitly, Spurs fans, I am worried. This has got nothing on Tudor. I think it's too little too late. We should have got rid of Frank after the Villa game. We are bringing in Tudor with 11 games to go. Are we smoking Budgie Banton? That's too late. If anything, Tudor should have been coming in early Jan. We've wasted too much time and we've given this brother too much work. I was looking at the form table yesterday. West Ham is one of the most formed teams. Nottingham Forest picking up points here and there. We are bummy. Like, we should be 18th based on form, based on home record. So it's not looking pretty. And with long-term injuries, Maddison ain't coming back this season. Kulusevski ain't coming back this season. Odebear long-term out. Udogie long-term out. It's looking peak for Spurs. I really don't know how we turn this around when you can't bring in any new players. I don't know how we turn this around. So for me, Spurs fans, we're not too big to go down. I'm worried. I can't lie. I am worried. Some people saying, but we weren't expected to beat Arsenal. Yeah, like I'm less bothered about the Arsenal result, and I'm actually quite astonished at the Red Tottenham fans, the Spicy Spurs, Scotsman FC, Red Hot Chili Peppers. How can you, man, shake your bum for beating a Tottenham team that's in turmoil? Like, have some shame, Arsenal fans. I got Gunnar Lee asking questions like, how many points now are we away from City? What, are you smoking Budgie Banton? City has a game in hand, my guy. City has a game in hand. Win their game in hand, they're 2 points behind you. How is this? How is Arsenal? Let me ask you now, Arsenal fans. Now that you've beaten Spurs, are you going to win the league? All of these guys are doing Humpty Dumpty, sat on the wall, stayed on the wall. Are you going to beat my club? Are you going to win the league now that you beat Spurs? And as for Eze, what a waste, man. Predator in disguise. All he does is shows up against Spurs. Is that it? You're not going to be in the England team, mate. Based on your form this season, you ain't going to the World Cup. Good. You can sit there and watch the England game with me in the pub. You can watch it at the Wembley bloody box park. Do you get me? Fall back. About telling me fall back. You fall back. Rubbish. Rubbish. Arsenal are shaking their bum playing a Spurs team that have been depleted. I didn't see anything. I'm seeing Arsenal fans say this was their best game they've played all season. Really? That was your best game? If that is the best game that you've played all season, I can tell you, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. You're in trouble. You're in legit trouble. I'm telling you now. Because if that's the best game that you've played, it's going to be long for you at this later stage in the season. But well done. Well done for winning the battle. But let me tell you now, Arsenal fans, you might have won the battle, but you ain't won the war. The war is the Premier League or the Champions League. If you don't win the Prem or the Champions League, you're a bunch of bums. You are a bunch of bums. Hold that. You're no better than Spurs. You just do losing well. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, for me and my club, honestly, Spurs fans, I don't know what we're going to do. The only positive thing I can say to you is that, believe it or not, I was not that disheartened by the performance. I actually thought that the boys battled. We didn't have the tools. We didn't have the equipment. Too many injuries didn't allow Tudor to do his thing. It would have been interesting had Romero played instead of Polina at right centre back. Do you know what I'm saying? Or Dragushin at right centre back and Romero in the middle. I think if Romero played, that game's a draw. So we also got to blame Romero. Romero flopped us. He let us down. Do you get what I'm saying? But I saw enough from the boys. I saw enough from Simmons. I saw enough from Mwani to feel like we can stay up. And let's just take the kind of current narrative right now. The current narrative is that Arsenal is the best team in Europe, yeah? Well, the best team in Europe, huffed and puffed. I mean, Gyokeres just looks like a fat ball, to be honest with you. People, honestly, the standard of football is low in this country. If we're going to say that Gyokeres had a tremendous performance. The guy only had 2 shots on goal. That was it. He did nothing all game. But the goal, his first goal, Vicario, first and foremost, I never want to see this guy in my life. Vicario is rubbish. Get this guy gone. I've been calling Vicario out, vicarious liability from when he came to my club. Yesterday was proof. Any other goalkeeper saves that shot. Kelleher saves that shot. Raya saves that shot. The Man United goalkeeper saves that shot. Dare I say, Onana, what's his name, saves the shot. Donnarumma saves that shot. Come on. Crystal Palace's goalkeeper saves that shot. We're making these bummy players look like they did something special. The second thing is it's about winning the second balls. Both of Eze's goals shouldn't have happened. He should have been got. Like, come on. Like, it was easy. It was too easy like Sunday morning. And that's where Tudor was talking in his press conference yesterday, and he was talking about the fact that, look, there's a lot of damage that's been done. Frank damaged my club, bro. Like, legit. I know the board, we can talk about the board, but this team is devoid of any confidence whatsoever. It's a madness. It is a madness. So I don't really think Arsenal did much yesterday. Let's be real. Yes, the scoreline was 4-1. Yes, Arsenal got the 3 points. Yes, Arsenal got the bragging rights. But anyone with their eyes open who knows ball knows Arsenal didn't do anything yesterday. It wasn't that Arsenal was that good. It was that my team was that poor. Fall back. So for me, I'm not getting carried away. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not getting carried away. And I don't think Arsenal fans should be getting carried away. I think Arsenal fans should be worried that for 45 minutes, Tottenham had you up, in my opinion. Do you get what I'm saying? That first half, it was even Stevens. Say what you like, bro. We went in at halftime 1-1, full back. Scored another goal. Should have been 2-2. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we got robbed. you had to rely on the referee to get you over the line. And I can't lie, the referee spoiled the game. Because had he made it 2-2, I reckon it's a draw or Spurs get the momentum and go on to win the game. I'm not going to lie. I think where Spurs were vulnerable and fragile, that's why we ended up losing the game, because we didn't get the rub of the green, Arsenal score, and then you see the player's head drop. Do you get what I'm saying? But for me, in terms of energy and performance-wise, I'm not knocking it. I think there was enough there for me to believe that we can go and get a result against Fulham. I think I saw enough in the boys there was enough there for me to go and get a result against Crystal Palace. But as for Arsenal, I didn't see anything that suggested that these guys are the champions elect. I saw enough for me to be convinced that you man ain't winning nothing this season. Yeah, you heard it, bro. This has got nothing to do with excuses. I'm talking, how can facts be an excuse, bro? It's a fact. Do you get what I'm saying? You man are just really, really clever with your English language, bro. Full back. It's factual. You man did nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, Jed Spence, I expected more from him. The guy made it about himself. Do you get me? Just go down the line looking stiff. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see Jed Spence at left back no more. Do you get me? Archie Gray, why are we playing this brother right back? He's not a defender, full stop. We keep using him in the wrong way, and then you're wondering why I get caught. Archie Gray against Gyokeres. It's a mismatch. It's a mismatch. It's like David and Goliath. It was always going to go one way. Rubbish. Do you get what I'm saying? Midfield, I thought Gallagher was rubbish. I thought the midfield was non-existent. I thought Xavi Simons huffed and puffed. He tried his best. I thought Moani was good. Solanke didn't really have much time to really get in the game. But to be honest with you, if you asked us, I don't know why Arsenal fans are shaking their bum. No Tottenham fan expected a win. At worst, new manager bounce, we get a draw. But we know where we are, bro. Like, we're not stupid, bro. We got eyes. We know where we're at right now. It's a problem. But I'm not going to have anyone tell me nothing, bro. Right now, Tottenham is fully in a relegation scrap. I can't lie to you. That team is pathetic. It's a really, really poor team. I'm commending the boys for the effort, but they're really not good enough, bro. They're really, really not good enough. Hey, Freddie SP, big up to you, bro. He says, Spence loves to hold on to the ball and taking too many touches, play quick. Yeah, bro, he just takes too many touches, bro. Too many touches. Sometimes I felt like there were times yesterday where we just lacked IQ, man. Arsenal popping the ball 1-2. It's easy. These are 1-2s we should be able to do, bro. But we're not doing it. We're doing too much. Why are you doing too much? We need points and you're doing too much. Like, stop that, man. I tell you, fall back. No, you fall back, my brother. That Moani goal should have stood. Bro, 100% that Moani goal should have stood. 1,000%. For me, what I find shameless is if you're going to win, win in it. Like Arsenal winning it. Just win. Just be legit. Why have you got to cheat? And then you man are celebrating it. Gunnar Lee, one of the most shameless guys I've ever met in my life, was chatting rubbish yesterday. He don't care how it gets done, as long as it gets done. That's why you won't win a trophy, bro. Because you're just dumb. Do you get what I'm saying? That's stupid. Have some standards for your club. Do you know what I mean? Have some standards. Look at Gabriel falling down like for any little wind, any little blow of breath, falling down. No, waste, man. Nah, man, fall back. Hey, Marcel said he did us a favor beating Forest yesterday. Yeah, you did, bro. I'm not even going to lie. Since your new ground has opened, we've beat you more there than you've beat us. We are the bailiffs. Yeah, look, it's... Boy, I don't even know what to say in regard to this. Andrew says going down. No, bro, I won't lie. I think Tottenham could go down. But the truth is, if Spurs go down, you'll miss us. Do you know what I mean? You will miss us. You don't want Spurs to go down. The entertainment that we bring, the competitive edge that we bring, or we've been bringing, you don't want my club to go down. Football will be dry if Spurs is not in the Premier League. I'm not even going to lie. Ray says, knock on the door as the men in white coats take him away to the mental asylum. Who's that? It says the only one who will stop us from relegation is Deji. Bro, honestly, I should have been given the job. I swear down. If I got the job, it would have been 1-0 yesterday. If I got the job. Honestly, I don't know why they're not giving us streamers an opportunity to take on managerial roles. Like, I don't need no bloody FA level 1. I just need the job. I need to just get to these brothers, pull them by the ear, kick them out the door, and get them to go and put in the performance. It's that simple. It's not hard. Yeah, I want the Spurs job. The 1-year relegation would be okay. Just don't stay down there for 15 years like Leeds. Bro, that's the problem, bro. Like, legit. Honestly, I think Tottenham, you got to understand, if Tottenham go down, it's a problem because of they're still paying for the stadium. They're going to get less revenue if they're in the Championship. It's a complete disaster. In fact, getting relegated is not an option. But I do think we are poor. And at this stage in the season, momentum is a thing. Momentum is a genuine thing. That's part of the reason why I don't think Arsenal will win the league. The momentum's not on their side. The momentum is on Man City's side. Let's not lie to ourselves. The momentum's with City. This league is for City to lose. Don't lie to yourself. If City wins all their games, they win the league. It's that simple, guys. Sorry to burst your bubble. If City wins all their games, they win the league. Fall back and hold that. Do you know what I mean? Timsy says, Deji at Spurs, Frank would have got a draw, I reckon. Nah, he wouldn't have, bro. If we had played with Frank yesterday, it would have been 6 and 7. Stop that, bro, and fall back. Shameless brother. Couture Criminal says, Coventry been in the Championship for a quarter century since 2001. It ain't easy down there. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's really not easy. I'm not stupid enough to think Spurs can come back straight away. This idea that it's tough to get promoted again is a myth. Most teams go straight back up again, like Burnley always do. Spurs will walk the Championship. I think Spurs walk the Championship with our current squad, but what squad would we end up with? We will lose Van de Ven straight away. We'll lose Romero straight away. We'll lose Solanke straight away. We're going to lose half our squad, bro. So the squad that we end up with, I'm not sure if that squad will be good enough to come back up. And imagine, once you've lost all those brothers, then you come back up. You ain't even got the international players to push us on. Now we're fighting with Luton for players. Nah, bro. It's legit. Like, it's terrible. Tottenham are in a sad. I think we've left it too little. What yesterday showed me, if I'm being real, yesterday showed me that we left it too little too late. I don't think Tudor. I think Tudor is going to do his best, but I don't think Tudor can turn it around. I think Tottenham are as good as relegated. This is one time I hope that my prediction is wrong, but I can't see how Tottenham. Yeah, I think we've left it far too late, man. We left it far too late. Far too late. Far too late. Frank had to go agree, but he's better than Tudor. Bro, I don't know if he is. I don't know how you can judge Tudor with the team that we had out yesterday. You can't judge him. I would love to judge Tudor when he has pretty much most of the squad at his disposal. Then I'm going to judge the brother. He could only play that team yesterday because they were the only man them available. So it's very hard to judge whether he's bad or not. I think he's much better. I think the worst thing about Frank is that the man them, they've got no balls, man. Like, they're devoid of any confidence. These men don't look in them. These men can't look at themselves in the mirror. Them men are feeling like they got acne. Do you know what I mean? Like, they got too many spots. They don't want to see themselves. So I think that's Frank's fault. Do you get what I'm saying? He's the reason why these men are devoid of any confidence. And the Fulham Crystal Palace game is going to be crucial to Spurs' season. Win those games, we obviously stay up. Don't win those games, we're down. It's that simple. Forget Liverpool, forget Nottingham Forest. None of this is a 6-pointer. It's that. And then we're relying on West Ham, hopefully not to pick up points. But it's sad times when you're having to rely on the opposition rather than yourselves to stay up, because that's where I think we are right now. Freddie, what are you saying? Super Hooligan says, lock the channel down. You're an idiot. Yeah, bro, you don't want me to bring your relative into this, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because I felt to say your mum. Do you get what I'm saying? Like legit, like your mum, bro. Like really. Andy says I could tell yesterday that the players didn't want to listen to your manager. Do you reckon? Do you reckon? I'm not sure. I thought they really tried, bro. I think they tried. Drizzy's laughing. Yeah, bro. I had to tell him, bro. Like man's telling me lock my channel down. I'm an idiot. Your mum, bro. Like really, if we have to go there, we'll go there, bro. Fall back. Tell the bro to fall back. Do you get what I'm saying? Like we'll go there, bro. Like honestly, I'm not taking this chat. Do you get what I'm saying? Chatting rubbish, bro. Don't worry, Exhilarate. I'm not locking no channels down. I am here for the smoke. The biggest thing that I'm laughing at is that Arsenal fans are reacting as if they won the league. Have you won the Prem? Have you won the Prem? You won the battle. You ain't won the war. Nothing's changed, Arsenal fans. Sorry to bring the good news. Do you get me? You got me moving like a preacher. I'm a son of a preacher, babe. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm going to preach the good news. You man ain't won the league. Full back. There was nothing about that game that indicated title champions. That wasn't a performance of champions. That was a performance against the team that was in turmoil. That's all it was. Do you get what I'm saying? Full back. Do you get what I'm saying? Man saying unlucky Dej. Hopefully you man stay up. Yeah, I hope so. I hope we do so that we can go at it again next season. But this season's a write-off. The only thing keeping me and my energy levels up, say what you like, I don't give a damn, is the fact that I'm in the Champions League. Full back. Say what you like. I don't care. Dej is realistic. It's not real. I don't give a damn whether you think it's realistic or not. I'm involved. Do you know what I mean? And in this country, we have rule of law. Yeah? Rule of law, especially in criminal law. Do you know what the rule of law tells us in this country? It says innocent until proven guilty. Full back. No one can tell me that we are not in for the Champions League. Whilst I'm in it, I'm innocent until you can prove me guilty. Full back. Now, Omar makes a point here about this. I'm not even going to lie to you. I think the one thing that really did pay me yesterday was the fact that that wasn't a North London derby. No, I'm not here to be shameless. That was Tottenham v Eze. Eze has made it all about him. I hope the next time we play Arsenal, Eze starts and we broke his leg. Like, legit, like, I don't care. If Eze wants to meet me and we can talk about it, then that's fine. I hope he gets his leg broke up. Because that was the thing that embarrassed. That's what I was most embarrassed about. This brother hasn't scored a goal since the Spurs game. And we let him come on the pitch and dunk on us 2 goals. Man, I can't believe it. Eze has scored 5 goals in 2 games against my club. That's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. I can't even look in the mirror this morning. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what is Eze doing? Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, that is an issue. And I'm not even going to lie. I am fully embarrassed by that fact. It's not a North London derby anymore. I think the next time we play Arsenal, I'm going to put on my stream Spurs v Eze. That's what it is. It's Spurs v Eze. We're getting mugged off. And we're getting mugged by Eze. Eze won't play again after this. That's the killer. He won't play in the Carabao Cup, or he won't start in the Carabao Cup final. He won't start in the Champions League game. Like, this waste man will be back on the bench after this. And that, for me, is embarrassing. That Arsenal are able to do that, and we can't even do nothing. We sold Johnson and brought in Gallagher. Would have been better off keeping Johnson. Honest question. Bro, for me, I didn't understand why we sold Johnson. Yes, I know he's a bum. Yes, I know that he can't beat a man 1v1. But for me, that is down to the managers. The managers have to find the best systems for the player that they have. And dare I say it, Ange was able to get a tune out of Brennan Johnson. If Ange can get a tune out of Brennan Johnson, you should all be. And I've been saying that, why don't they put Jed Spence and Brennan Johnson on the right-hand side of our team? Rebuild the relationship that these brothers had at Nottingham Forest. I didn't understand it. For me, I didn't understand it, and we're paying the price. The only positive thing, if you want to call it positive, is that he's gone to Crystal Palace and he's done absolutely nothing. But real talk, we could have done with a Brennan Johnson, 100%. Conrad says, dude, you need to be careful what you say. You coach kids and you're wishing for a leg break. Conrad, bro, man, like, bro, again, Conrad, I can't lie to you, bro. Anyone that calls themselves cockard, I can't take serious, bro. And bro, I didn't say I want Eze's leg to be broken. I said we need to brock him though. Real talk, bro. We have to brock him. This is football, bro. Things happen. Do you know what I mean? I'm not asking for a leg break. I'm not wishing that level of kind of atrociousness, bro. So you need to fall back, bro. But yeah, this is you go to war. North London derby, you go to war, bro. Things happen. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it was too easy for Eze to score. He needs to get clipped. Yeah, bro. And I'm sure if you know football, managers say leave it on them. Yeah, bro. Leave your mark. Did we leave up? Eze's been leaving his mark on my club, and I've had enough of it, bro. I'm now telling I would have told my defenders yesterday, leave your mark on Eze. Yeah, 100%, bro. Don't act all holier than down, Mr. Cockhard, because man, your name is dubious, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I reckon if I look through the 3 million files, bro, I might see something that has your name in it, bro. So fall back. Christopher says, by your logic, that as long as Arsenal are top, you can fall back, you dusty mug, bro. As long as real talk, bro. Real talk. Make sure you win, though. Make sure you man can back the talk. Because you guys, this is what you guys do. You do all the early talking, and then in the end, you do nothing. After all of this, after all the huffing and puffing, make sure you win. Because I will still say Arsenal fumbling the bag this season is even worse than Spurs going down. For me, it's worse than Spurs going down. We know we've been in the mud for a bit. That's not new. You, man, though, think that this is the best team since sliced bread. The best team since you last won the league. And then you don't win the league? That's a disgrace. That, for me, is pathetic and a disgrace. Big up SB in the building. I'll be seeing you later on, bro. Fall back. I'm getting my thing. Funny how Spurs fans told us they took our spot. They've taken our spot. Bro, you've copied us, bro. You copied our blueprint, bro. That's the truth. You stopped looking at trophies and decided to build a formidable. That's the only thing I rate Arsenal for. That you, man, built a team that is respected today. Like, I respect it. Like, you guys are doing your bit, and we can honestly say you're a strong team. Like, I can admit that this Arsenal team is strong. But that's about it. You're just strong. You get me? Whether this Arsenal team has the minerals and the bottles to win something, it's left to be seen. And for me, when I say win something, win a major. Winning the Carabao Cup don't count. Don't lie to yourself. Winning the FA Cup don't count. Don't lie to yourself. But you, man, you like to lie to yourself. So keep lying. Keep lying. Do you get what I'm saying? Big up the chat every time. Yeah, Jay Simpson says, what you say? I, Deji, we are unbelievably crap. I hate this team. We don't have any good players. Bro, I think for me, that's the truth, bro. Like, we don't have any good players. It's sad. The recruitment's been poor. Johan Lang has come in and decimated our team. You know what I mean? Ange Postecoglou saying he wants the likes of Pedro Neto, Semenyo, and he's getting 3 teenagers. For me, we should never have bought Archie Gray and Bergvall. Like, what a waste of time. What a waste of time. Like, those brothers should be coming in now. Like, build a strong team, and then you bring the young bucks through. How can you build a team of youngsters? We are just full of youngsters. They can't do nothing. Come on. It's not like they're not talented. They're talented, but they're not ready. They're not ready for the big time. That's the problem. We got a bunch of players that ain't ready. Do you know what I mean? Good players. Good. I reckon Bergvall will do well at Arsenal. Legit. I think he does well there. I think he does well at any other team but Spurs. We don't have the infrastructure to nurture these players. Do you get me? We don't have it. It's terrible. Come on, man. Hey, Catch Up says, "Oh, what Ramadan and Lent in the same month is defo a holy year? Could this mean we win and you get relegated, bro? You best keep praying, bro. Hopefully not. I don't see how you lot win the league. I don't. I mean, I get it. I get why you're giddy. It makes a whole load of sense. I can't see how I don't see Arsenal winning any trophy, if I'm being real. I really don't. I think you man will compete. I can see you get into the latter stages of the FA Cup. I can see you man get into the latter stages of the Champions League. But I just don't see you man winning it. And you can clip it, bro. You can clip it, bro. Wilder statements have been made this season. That's not a wild statement. I think your mentality is a problem, and I don't think you learn anything. Like, you guys had an emergency meeting after the Wolves game, and then your follow-up game was Spurs. Spurs are a mess. Just like when Tottenham beat Copenhagen 4-0, I didn't take anything from that game because I knew we were a mess. You can take nothing from that game, Arsenal fans. You will know if you're legit in how you perform against Chelsea next week. Beat Chelsea and you're legit. Beating Spurs don't make you legit, bro. Fall back. The Assemble says, are you still going on, Deji? Move on. We learned nothing. We didn't already know about Spursy. Thank you, The Assemble. The one and only says, Dom Solanke is a snake in the grass, not being fit because he has a sore throat. I mean, bro, for real. I'm not even going to lie, bro, because I've been seeing stuff about my man potentially being a Red Tottenham fan. If that is the case, man, he needs to fall back and big up silence for violence forever. So, look, let me explain what needs to happen now. Tottenham have got 11 games to go. I can tell you now, last season, Spurs finished with 38 points, and we managed to stay up. Tottenham needs to get 38 points to stay up this season. So, from where we are, 29 points, we basically need 3 wins. Yeah? If we can get 3 wins, we stay up. But I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Now, the thing that is worrying me this morning is I was prepared to accept 17th, provided we win a trophy. Yeah? I'm hearing that Tudor is saying there's no point us playing in the Champions League. Now, that can't run. That can't run. Freddie, I don't know if you've seen that yourself, but that can't run. Just win 2 games and we are calm, bro. I think we need to win 3 games and then we're calm, bro. I think 2 games that make it. That don't cut the mustard. We need to win 3 games, bro. But we also need to go deep in the Champions League. I think it would be foolish for us to forfeit the Champions League on a wing and a prayer, on a hope that we're going to do something in the league. Look, whatever happens in the league is going to happen regardless of whether we're in the Champions League or not. But I need to see Tottenham go for the Champions League, bro. Like, I really need to see Tottenham go for the Champions League. It's not realistic, yeah? Kiro says a realistic manager is what you need. Yes, bro, but we also need a team that has something to fight for. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that is still a trophy. Like, Ange Postecoglou would be saying, what was the words that he was saying last year? Like, you can still make this season, like, you can still make a story out of this season. Yeah? We can still make a story out of this debacle of what we've called a season. Do you know what I'm saying? You say the same rubbish after every loss. It's amazing how cooked you are. You're cooked already, bro. You can say what you like, bro. It's the truth. I didn't see anything from your club to indicate that you man are gonna win the league. Had I felt that like this Arsenal team's formidable, I probably wouldn't stream. I wouldn't stream, bro. I wouldn't stream because for me, watching you, man, is one of the dustiest things I've ever seen in my life. That brother Tolu bottled it at Sellers Park. You got Forest soon, big game. Yeah, I think we beat Forest. I think we beat Forest. Forest are in the mud. I think Forest go down. I think they go down, and I think West Ham stay up. I'm just being real. And big up my bro Luce and Ball Clipper as well to you. Those players we have now are so crap. The thing is, they are crap. But why are they so rubbish though? You can't say. Are we playing them in the wrong position? I think Jed Spence should be on the right. He should be in his best position, right back. You know, I think just because he can do a job at left back doesn't mean he's a left back. Do you get me? I think Van de Ven should be left back. I know I keep hearing it's about his hammies, but bro, like, I don't think centre back is for Van de Ven. Netherlands ain't gonna play this brother at centre back. You know what I mean? Then you can have Romero, Dragushin. Like, we got to change it up. I know this brother likes 3 at the back. I don't know if three at the back works because Udogie can't really beat a man and Jed Spence can't beat a man. You're relying on your wing backs to beat a man. And these men, they're not capable of beating men. We got a whole squad of players that can't beat a man. It's weird. Who builds a team of players that can't beat a man? It's stupid, man. It's stupid. That is Tottenham's problem. We set up a system that requires men to beat a man, but we ain't got no players to beat a man. Really, in this system, you need a Dorku or a Semenyo. Like players that can go past players. Or a Kudus. Do you get what I'm saying? But unfortunately, Kudus is injured. But with the players that we have in the system that we're playing, it just doesn't make no sense. So it's all over the place. It's all over the place. But look, I've reflected on yesterday's game. And just to kind of, I've been rambling for far too long. For me, it was a better performance than the first North London derby under Frank. That's the truth. That's not me trying to banter Frank. That's just a fact. It was still pathetic. It did show frailties about my club. It showed frailties about our lineup. And it also shows, I think the worrying thing for me is that Tudor saying that the boys' spirit is so low that it's a job on our hands. And I think it's less about the players' ability and more about their mentals. I would say to you that the Tottenham players' mentality is very weak. That's the worrying thing. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing. Very weak. Like there's no fight. The goals that Arsenal scored yesterday is a reflection of the Mandem's mentality. Like, how can all season we've been conceding goals on the edge of the box? Like there is no fight to stop the ball. If that's Arsenal, if that's City, if that's any other team, they're putting their foot on that. Something's happening. But Tottenham, we're just free at last. God damn it, free at last. So the mentality is very weak. And that needs to be fixed. Fix the mentality. You get into the players, we win the 3 games that we need to win to stay up. We don't fix the mentality, it's a problem. Now, Mash says, having just 13 players fit is not normal and they're crap anyway. If you stay up, what will change next season? Nothing. Same low position will occur again with any manager. Bro, look, Mash, I really hear your point, bro, and I fully agree. I think, mate, call me delusional, mate, and I'm quite happy to accept it. I like to think that we're going to go through a major rehaul and restructure. If we can stay up, we need to be selling at least 10 of these, man. Sell them and bring in some different players. Like for me, I would like to see I would sell Romero in the summer. I know Spurs fans, they don't like it, but I think he's a liability personally. Get Romero gone, bring in Van Hecker from Brighton, bring in players that are going to stay on the pitch. Yeah, I'd like to get rid of Vicario. Thank God, sell this guy. He's rubbish. Do you know what I mean? Bring in Keller. I would like to get the Brentford striker, Igor, Thiago, sell Solanke, sell Richard. No, keep Solanke, send Mwani back, and sell Richarlison. Give us Thiago, the Brentford striker. Bring that brother in. Who else would I like to see? I think if Tottenham got any ambition as a club to have some big balls, can we go out? Can we push the boat out and bring in a Morgan Rogers? I've been calling for Morgan Rogers all season. And I think if Villa don't get Champions League, I think Morgan Rogers is leaving. Do you know what I mean? Go and get him then. Do you get what I'm saying? Let's get some wingers. I don't mind. The wingers don't have to. Or, do you know what? Even if we don't get Thiago from Brentford, go and get Robbery from Sunderland. Like, bring me a henchman striker, someone that is ready to bad up the centre-backs in the league. Get me some wingers, man. Like, this Tottenham thing is the rebuild. We need to do what Nottingham. If Nottingham Forest could bring in 13 players this season, 13 players they were able to bring in. We can bring in 13 players. Are you smoking Budgie Banton? We can bring in 13 man. Bring the 13. Bring 13 man. Get rid of Ben Davis. Give him a testimonial. Great. Get rid of Romero. Get rid of Dragushin. Do you get me? Get rid of that midfield. Like, I don't know. Send Archie Gray out on loan. Bring in Viskovic, freak. Bring that boy back. Bring Viskovic back. You get me? What is he doing out on loan? Bring the back. Sell them. Sell them. Bro, I've been saying, Ball Clipper, because he's saying, sell half the players. I've been saying the only players that I would have kept would have been our back line, but I'm not even sure if I'll keep our back line, bro. Get rid of Romero, Dragushin. Gone. Get rid. I'd keep Van der Ven, but I'd have Van der Ven at left back. Go and get me some new centre backs. Not hard. Go and get Lacroix from Crystal Palace. Go and get Anderson. Go and get Van Hecker. Now we got a brand new back three. Go and get Jorginho Rutter from Brighton. Go and get Belabor. Sell Basuma, goddamn. Sell that guy. The guy is rubbish. Sell Bentancur. Sell them. Sell bro, we shouldn't even have bought Simmons, to be honest, but you're gonna have to keep him. Sell Odebear. It's not working for me. No. Look, sell Matthias Tell. Come on. Sell these man. Yeah, go and get Matthias Mane from Wolves. Yeah, bro. There's players here. There's players in the league that we can get. Man said you need Greenwood from Marseille. Bro, right now I'm shameless. I'll take him. Do you get me? Go and get these man, and all of a sudden we've got a team that can compete. But definitely we can't compete. These players, these Tottenham players, you can't. And you know what? What I'm deep in now, even in talking to you, you can have one of these players. So if you put Jed Spence at Arsenal, I think he does bits for Arsenal because he's surrounded by ballers. But we got a whole bunch of mandem that on their own, they're weak. Jed Spence, weak mentality. Porro, weak mentality. Romero, weak mentality. Van der Ven, weak mentality. The whole team is weak. If you put them all in different teams, they'll do well. But together, it's a problem. I would gutter this whole team. Like, it's like buying a yard, knocking it down and building back up. That's exactly what we need to do in the location. Mash says that crowd at Tottenham Stadium wasn't loud. The Serbian derby was on at the same time. Brutal loud noise, proper old school hostility. English crowds were louder in the 80s. Bro, but also because the rivalry's gone. You listen to Tottenham fans, they'll tell you they're not bothered about Arsenal. They'll tell you why do we care if Arsenal wins the league? That's why there was no noise, bro. There's no noise because there's no rivalry. We've become soft like our players. The fans are soft. Do you get me, bro? That's why there was no noise. The fans are soft. And then we are a reflection of our players, soft. Our players are soft, so we're soft. Huh? No Tottenham fan, no rivalry. No, like, come, let's kill these guys. I had someone draw me out just now. Somebody calls himself Cockard. I mean, what a disgusting name. Do you get what I'm saying? Asking me why I'm saying, why don't we brook another player? Bro, you go to war. Derbies are for war. That's why it's a derby. You put in the tackle. You leave your mark on the opposition player. We were just, look how Gyokeres just buzzed Archie Gray out the way. He just put his hand up. Like it was a dance move. Wait a minute. Like moving like Ray J. Come on, it was rubbish. No more. That's what's going on, bro. Yeah, Lamena had more. Yeah, Lamena did, bro. All that kind of mentality, all gone from our club. All soft guys, all guys that wear sunglasses when it's raining. You know what I'm saying? These men wear sunglasses in the club. That's what we got. Man, them are doing podcasts with sunglasses on. It's rubbish. Nah, man, the mentality is poor. I'm not even going to lie, man. The mentality's been poor. Big up to old man a bit. Spurs taking 5 from City, giving Arsenal 6. Bro, Omar, never a truer word been said. Could you imagine? I had Gunnar Lee tell me we legitimately helped Arsenal this season. We literally took 5 points from City and then we gave Arsenal 6. Are we stupid? What kind of rival are we? We are a rival. We help out our ops. All right, you know what it reminds me of? We're at war, and then we're checking on our ops if they've eaten. Did you eat yesterday? Or do you want some bread? Do you know what I mean? Do you want some juice? Rubbish. I can't believe it. Oh yeah, 4 points. Bro, you get the picture. We know what it is. Elijah, what you saying, my guy? Says we keep trying to sign players that are wanted by other clubs as if they're not hundreds of players available. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, I'll take the Bodo. Bro, we could take the whole squad of Bodo Glimt. Bring them. Bring the whole squad to England. I don't give a damn. This is not hard. Bring the whole of Bodo Glimt. They can play ball. They've already been trained. They can play ball. Bring them. Oh my days. Hey, I big up. I'm seeing the first line says rational. So let me see if this is making any sense, bro. Let's see. He says, as a rational Arsenal fan, I think you should have sacked Frank in January. I think we should have sacked him in November. I think we should have sacked him from the Aston Villa game. I saw that game and I knew Wild won, but Karen, the signs were there, to be honest. We didn't have to move out of second gear. Even Juju wouldn't have saved Spurs today. Bro, you are truly a rational Arsenal fan. Bro, I think even January was too late. Like, what I don't like is that Nuno weren't this bad. We didn't give Nuno the sort of rope that we gave Frank. Nuno, we didn't do that. Look at what Nuno's doing at West Ham. The guy's proven. He's going to keep West Ham up, bro. Nuno is going to keep West Ham up and Forest are going to go down. He had Nottingham Forest 7th in the Prem. Just like he had Wolves 7th in the Prem. And we got rid straight away. I'll bite your hand off for 7th in the Prem. Bite your hand off. Nah, crazy, bro. Wild Crocodile, what are you telling me? He says, Deji, I can tell you 4-1 reasons why I would hate to be you right now. Bro, right now, it's looking peak. I can't lie. Toxic says, put up the next 6 Premier League fixtures and show me a win for Spurs. Bro, we're getting a win. I don't need to put it out. I can tell you. Potentially, we can beat Fulham, Palace, Nottingham Forest. That's it. Those are the wins, bro. We're not beating Liverpool. That one we're not doing. We're not beating Chelsea. And we can beat Everton, bro. Like, come on, man. Let's not smoke the budgie banting. Postecoglou normalizing losing. Frank was kept way too long, bro. 100%, 1,000%. Danny says, hello, Dej. I told you that if you get a draw, I'll give you 1,000. And also, I told you the correct score's 4-1 and Eze to score again, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, mate. You're moving like Mystic Meg. I can't lie. It was absolutely diabolical. I couldn't say anything. Spurs will light up the championship next season. And then Wild Crocodile says, I would be 8-2 to be you. We'll always beat Leeds and Everton. Big up to everyone in the location. That was kind of like my reflections. I just needed to let off some steam. Obviously, I'm going to be on the catch-up TV later on today. I will be on the 12th man later on, getting cooked still. Check out Big Six Banks yesterday. That was good jokes. Never a Foul and the 12th man. I was all on them shows. But for me now, I need to see a reaction from my club. I don't think Tottenham is not a hard fix. It's really not. I think we can get out of this, but we got to get to these guys. We got to get rid of these players, man. Like, we got to get rid of these players. I hope we don't go down, but if you're asking me right now, I think, bro, it depends. Fulham will determine whether Spurs go down. Fulham. Beat Fulham, I think we stay up. The mentality is still weak. Lose to Fulham, we are good as gone. Like, we're gone. Like, for me, I'll be, do you know what I mean? I'll be looking for a new job. I'll be looking for somewhere else to stream. I'm moving to Thailand anyway, so it don't really matter. I'll be moving out on yoga retreat, so we'll see. But as for Arsenal, glad that you, man, won the battle, but you ain't won the war. Name one top coach that hangs around a mid-list E-table club for 7 years. Real talent doesn't stay there. No, for real. But we'll see, bro. We'll see. Freddie says, I agree. It's not a hard fix, but that idiot Johan Lang has... But we don't... You know what I would like to say, though, lastly, like, I think I was listening to a podcast guy called Jamie Lawrence. I think he used to be a baller. He's now a coach. And he said, what happened to the good old days where managers coached players and picked the players they want? Like, why do we have this structure? I don't get it. Why can't these right now, the part of the reason why I want the Spurs job is because there's no work to do. You know, Thomas Frank, all he did was just do interviews. You get me? And stand on the side on touchline day, bro. If you're gonna get millions to do interviews and stand on the side, I can do that, bro. I literally stream for free. You understand? I stream for free. I can do that. These men are not coaching nobody. They're not coaching. For me, if I'm at the Tottenham job, I am coming up with the drills, not my coaches, me. And I'm going out and I'm going to get the players that I like, not Lang, not who Lang likes. And then you got to try and work it, whether they can work or not, who I like. Right now, there's 2 strikers I am personally looking at. If you don't give me them 2 strikers, you can suck yourself. Robbery or Eagle from Brentford. Straight. If you don't give me them 2, then there's a problem. Then I'm getting rid of Vicario straight away. And I want Kelleher. If you don't give me Kelleher, then I want Henderson from Crystal Palace. Simple. Those 2 players already makes Tottenham a better team. Straight away. Then I get rid of then I sort out my defense, midfield, and then my wingers. Simple. It's not hard. I don't know why them are getting paid 8. Thomas Frank was on 8 million a year for that crap. 8 million for that rubbish. It's crazy. No shit. Thomas Frank ain't even upset. Man's chilling. He don't care. I'm sick to death of this ownership and their lack of football knowledge. It astounds me. Who is Igor? Redknapp was the only choice for this short term, who knows the Prem and what it takes to get us out. Big up DJ, 100%. Just, you can tell. Igor Tudor told us yesterday, the boys lack confidence. So they need a Harry Redknapp. Someone who can put them arm around them. You're a good player, Spence. You're a good player, Dragishin. You're a good player, Sar. You're a good player, Bergval. That's it. Not difficult. Not difficult. Even Arteta knows this. Crikey. Mate, people asked me before, Arsenal fans have bantered me. One of the stupidest bit of banter I've ever heard. Arsenal fans have asked me, Dej, would you take Arteta? I said yes. I said yes, of course I would. I would take Arteta. I wouldn't even blink. I would take the brother. Because at least that side of his game, he's got it on lock. He's got it on lock, man. He knows what he's doing. Come on. Come on. Man, I'm just ranting now at the screen. Right, hey. SD Football says, another great season did. Champions League in the bag, 17th, and Arsenal finished 2nd. Bro, I hope so. Could you imagine, after all this pain and hurt, Tottenham wins the Champions League? It would be the funniest thing we've ever seen in football. Stranger things have happened, bro. Stranger things have happened. I'm still holding out for the Champions League. It doesn't make sense. Don't need to make sense. I'm holding out for it. I told you, innocent until proven guilty, bro. This country called England was built on that principle. Do you know what I mean? And I'll die on that principle. Innocent until proven guilty. It's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. And then Real King says, nah, Dej, we need you in this YouTube thing. There is no one like you. Every time you crack me up. Now, big up to you, bro. I really appreciate it. Bro, but you know what it is? I'll be real. Tottenham being in the mud right now has not allowed me to be but my authentic self. Could you imagine if Spurs were winning, what I'd be like? Bro, you ain't seen nothing. I'm here in the mud. You know, I can't even lie to you. I can't be creative like this. I can't even lie. I can't. Deji, Tembi says, Deji going to live in Pateta. Yeah, bro, I am. Bro, I'm going on a yoga retreat. You won't find me, bro. Where I'm going to, bro, there ain't no thing. Oh man, a gal's gonna come through, man. Oh my days. Let me bring a gal through real quick, man. Bloody hell. Let me just bring him in real quick. Oh bloody hell. I'll bring a gal through, and then I'm gonna bring in a Tottenham supporter as well because I can't take this. A gal come through, bro, and then I'm gonna bring in a Freddy as well because boy, I can't take this on my own. It's too painful. But come through, my bro. Oh, bloody hell. Big up to everyone that's locked in, locked on. Make sure you smash a like. I've been ranting for the best part of an hour. But Yeah, I'll make sure I'll wrap up now. Let me just hear from Miguel in it. Obviously, he wants to cook me live and direct. This is your look. Let me tell you now, Arsenal fans, take your shots in it. Take your shot. You know, you won the battle in it. Enjoy yourself, but just know that I remember everything that happens to me. I remember everything. Even you, the assembled. You get me, shameless brother. Get on this stream right now, bro. Get on this stream. Get on it right now. Igal is in the building. Yes, Igal.
What's good? What you saying, man? How you doing?
Bro, you know what it is, bro? Can I be real with you, yeah? Like, I don't know. I get it. You beat Tottenham. Well done. But I'm not
We didn't just
understanding.
beat you. That was a beatdown. Two
Do,
games in a
do,
row.
do you really think it was a beatdown?
Bro, 8-2 on aggregate in 2 games.
But do you not do okay, can I ask a question? Raya made a great save, yeah?
Yeah.
Off the line.
Yeah.
And the second goal that Milani scored, was that a goal?
No, it wasn't because Gabriel got fouled.
I've been seeing clips of when I think it was Ekitike pushed Romero in the back. That was given as a goal. And yet Mwani's one was a lot softer on Gabriel, and that weren't given. The inconsistencies in this Premier League is getting on my nerves, bro. Like honestly, I thought it was very soft for someone who's big and tough as Gabriel Magalhaes. I thought he was, I thought it was crap. But fair play, bro. Say what you want to say. Represent your club, bro, because I'm gonna get cooked.
Hey,
Represent your
my wife and son just walked into the building.
Well done. Man's bringing
I
his
just
whole
wanted to come
family.
on and say, yo, I personally thought the game was going to be a lot tougher than it was. You guys have a big problem. If that's your team for the rest of the season, I don't know if you guys are going to stay up, man. You guys have a big issue because how are you playing 7 midfielders in the game? How are you guys? Victor Gyokeres dunked on you guys, scored 2 goals. Eze, who you've been making fun of, saying outside of the Spurs game didn't do nothing, scored 5 goals in 2 games against you guys. When it comes to the physical battles, Rio came out and said Gyokeres is 100% going to score because the way Tottenham play, they like to get into 1v1 battles. If you keep getting into 1v1 battles across the whole if you keep getting into 1v1 battles with all these other players that are so good in the Premier League, you're finished. You don't even defend like a Premier League team. You guys are defending like a European team. That's how poor it was. Bro,
Yeah, I
Wolves
think.
and Brentford had a better defense when it comes to just structure and overall how to understand how to take certain individuals out of the game. You guys don't know how to take anything out of the game. You play to our strengths. And I don't think the back three, whatever you guys were doing, it just seemed like you're just trying to get as many runners onto the pitch, and you're not going to outrun us if we're technically better than you. So yeah, when it comes to that, but all banter aside, Spurs this season, you played City twice. You've taken 5 points off them, 4 points off them. You played Arsenal twice. You've taken 0 points off us. So to me, that just tells me you guys are helping us out to win this league. It's actually hilarious.
Bro, I mean, honestly, when you put it like that, it sounds you could almost argue that we are. I'll be real with you, bro. Like, I don't understand how Arsenal are so giddy. Like, I get it. Look,
Do
Tottenham
you
are
not
in a really
understand that we just beat you in the
you
North London
yeah
derby?
we're in a bad place. Hey, Freddie, come and join me on this, bro, because I feel
No, no,
like
no. But in the North London derby, going into the game, all the pressure was on us,
there
and
was no
for us
pressure.
to come,
There was no what pressure.
excuse me, all the pressure was on us.
But you
We
know,
had to win.
but you do realize nothing's changed, yeah.
A lot has changed. The pressure is now back on Man City, and we just
Bro,
had a massive
Man
performance.
City win their game in hand. There's still 2 points, bro. Man City
Man
win
City
all
had,
their games.
bro.
They win the league. You know that, yeah?
There's 10 games remaining in the league. We've played 28 games. We're currently still 5 points ahead. That to me means we are in a better position than we were when we walked into the game. If we were to have drawn or lost to Spurs, that could have been like one of the final nails in the coffin. Now we're looking at our fixtures. We got a home game versus Chelsea. It's looking a lot better going forward. I know I don't care about all this other stuff. It's about how we played. Also, we were much more direct. We played more centrally through the middle. We found ways to link up with Gyokeres and Eze. And bro, I don't know what you guys did to Eze, but Eze loves scoring against you guys. You
Bro,
can't call him Booker T no more. He
I'll
did the
be
spin
real.
Rooney at your ground.
I don't think Arsenal was that good. I think Tottenham was that bad. There was nothing about the performance yesterday that made me feel like, oh, we're looking at the champions. Did you think yesterday we're looking at the champions for real?
Arsenal made you look that bad. This was a game that in the first 10, 15 minutes.
No, you haven't. No, we've looked this bad all season, bro. This is not new.
You know what? Maybe you're right. But if I'm gonna say who was this more of a game that showed how bad Arsenal are, or is this a game that showed how good how bad Spurs are, or how good Arsenal are?
I think this is a game that
because we scored 4 goals. Because we scored 4 goals at your ground, and we dominated you guys for majority of the game. I think it shows how good we are. And I'm not sitting here entitled or arrogant. I don't know where these guys are getting these comments from. I actually came into this game humble. I personally think I underestimated how good of a response we would have after dropping points back-to-back games. Bro, we dropped points in versus Wolves and Brentford. Coming to Spurs should have been the toughest game out of those 3. And you know what? Fair play to the Arsenal boys. They stepped up big time, and that was a huge result for us. I'm excited for the rest of the season now, and I think you guys have rejuvenated our season when it comes to the rest of the year.
I actually don't think we have. Real talk, I'm actually worried for Arsenal.
Bro, that was Victor Gyokeres' best game. Maybe these guys will now finally start playing to his strength.
Can I just be real? Not to dampen your mood, and big up to everyone that's locked in, locked on. But real talk, yeah, you played a Tottenham team that is depleted. You played a Tottenham team that's low on morale. You played a Tottenham
and we did what we were supposed to do.
A manager that's only been in charge 7 days. Like, bro, like there was.
We did what we were supposed to do. No manager bounce.
Team, bro.
No manager bounce. We controlled the game and we won the game convincingly. And on top of that, we played good football. We kept going too.
I don't get that. I really don't. I'm baffled.
Come on, Deji. At least give credit where credit's due, man.
Bro, Tottenham is Go on, Freddie. Go on.
Nah, Freddie. Bro, you did your thing. You played well, but I don't know, man. We are poor, man.
We are poor. That's what I'm trying to say. We're rubbish.
Yeah. But you weren't poor versus Man City. Man City were 2-0.
We own Man City. That's different.
But hear me out,
it's a psychological game.
It's a team that everyone is saying is going to win the league and deserves to win the league, and they're better than Arsenal. They were 2-0 up versus them, 2-0 down, and you caught back up and flipped the switch on them. So to me, I'm sitting here. I'm saying credit to Arsenal. You guys were poor, but I think it was more that we were much better than you guys. Than you guys were just that poor.
Yeah, I mean you were good. But the City thing is a psychological thing. That's why if that 2-2 was it 2 Kolomwani's goal?
Yeah.
I still think you go on and win the game, but I think it's a much tougher game.
Hey, you guys really think you get relegated?
No, I don't.
I think it rests on Fulham. Palace for me. I think if we don't beat either Fulham or Palace, I think we can get relegated. I think we can. I think I look at a team that is devoid of confidence. Yes, we tried yesterday, but that is not a good team at all. I think, Freddie, you agree with me. And I think what is worrying is if we go a goal down, I can't see how we come back. That's the problem. I think Tottenham will need to score first in order to stay up. If we are losing in a game, we don't come back, bro. And that has been inbred through the season. So we're not going to change it now in 10 games. I don't believe that.
Bro, I think we just need to win 2 or 3 games. And bro, we have Everton. We always beat Everton. Leeds. I mean, 2 or 3 wins, man. Come on. That should be possible, man.
Bro, we've not had 2 or 3 wins.
Even Thomas Frank managed like here and there to get a win. Like that's all. And we have a 5 points down to West Ham. We have a 5.
Hey, you know what the crazy thing is though? The whole world was rooting for you guys. So now for one day they felt how it's like to be a Spurs fan.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think we're gonna stay up. I mean, I don't know, man.
Hey, what is it? You guys got a 4-point gap versus West Ham right now? That's more than enough.
Is it 4 or 5 or something?
That's more than enough to help you stay up, man. I don't think you guys going down.
I don't know,
Also, why would I want you guys?
Can I ask you? So
I'm gonna go, but I just want to say, why would I want you to go down when it's guaranteed 6 points?
Can you just confirm live and direct, based, because this is the question, and everyone's been dodging me on this. Based on your performance against Spurs, do you now think you're even more likely to win the Prem?
Yeah, 100%. But we have to take it game by game. We can't just sit here start counting points on the board before the games have been played. We have to take every game as it is. So next game's Chelsea. That's the most important game, and we got 10 cup finals left. From now to the end of the season, 10 games remaining. If Man City slip up even once because they play before us, then it's gonna be game over for them. And if we slip up, then it could be game over for us. It's really just a mentality thing from now to the end of the season. And I think the confidence boost that these guys are going to get from winning in the North London derby, they're going to take that into the game at home versus Chelsea. We're going to hopefully win that. Yeah. And then we'll see where we are. We'll see where we are come March 22nd when we play them in the League Cup final, because I think that's going to be also a big factor.
I think the Chelsea game. Why are you ignoring the Chelsea game next week? I think
I'm not ignoring the Chelsea game. I'm actually I'm looking forward to it. They're going to have some Chelsea. We've played them 3 times this season. They've not beaten us once. We've beaten them twice. We drew 1 time. So I personally look at them and I'm saying to myself, they're going to be a tough game to. They're going to be a tough team to play. They're currently fighting for top 4, but they're vulnerable, and we're looking like we're going to be headed in the right direction. And at home, I don't know about you guys, but at home, Arsenal's a different animal. Against Chelsea this season, against Inter, against Bayern, against Atletico Madrid, whoever we play at home, we tend to find a way to get a result.
Now, Arsenal win big games. They do win the big games. It's the smaller games where they lose points.
No Cucurella, no tactics. Nah, it's over.
Tudor has a bigger problem if players are not listening to his tactics, because I seen a video. I don't know if it's true or not, but it looked like he was trying to tell players to push up and they weren't pushing up.
Yeah, I saw that, but bro, that was like 4-1 down or something. I mean, I think the players they knew
they're like, just let's not get embarrassed.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I don't. And even that, bro, just win 2 games, man. That should be enough.
Well,
I mean, even without a manager, you should be able to win 2 or 3
I'm gonna head off, guys. You guys have a good one.
Big up. I've got about a couple minutes myself. Freddie, can I just ask you this though? But Jordan Too Hot says, I see Tudor only getting 3 or 4 points, bro, the rest of the season. Bro, if we only get 3 or 4 points, well, you know we're down.
I don't know, man. Bro, West Ham are not. Bro, West Ham. I don't know. I know they're in good form and all that, but bro, they're not good, man. We are not good either, but it's true. We have this 5-point buffer. We have a 5-point buffer. And we have, bro, Leeds at home. Just get a 2-1 win, bro.
We're stinking. We can't ask our players to do anything at home.
We always beat Everton. We always beat Everton. We always beat Leeds. Bro, just Kudus will come back. The individuals, Solanke is back. The individuals should be enough to just get a ugly 2-1 win, man. Come on.
Bro, I hope so, bro. Freddie, sometimes you're like the voice of reason.
Yeah, but the thing with Tudor, I mean, he has changed something. We are pressing up. I mean, we're pressing high up the pitch. We saw yesterday, it was more like proactive in the press. Under Frank, it was just sit back until the 80th minute and then try to get a sit. Bro, he just, I could end up look very, very stupid, but I can't see us go down.
Bro, I hope so. And lastly, Freddie, before we go, I know you've heard me say this in the chat, and it's been a minute, bro, and I'm gonna do another proper show and get you on where we can really dissect this. Just send me your number actually backstage now, if you don't mind. Bro,
just here in the
private, there's a private chat bar.
Chat with everyone in the studio.
No, not with that one, the private chat. And
Yeah.
I'll give you mine, and then you can just message me. Let me give you mine so that you can just message me, and then let's have a chat. But what I wanted to say was, is there any chance that we could win the Champions League?
Nah. I like the narrative, and I'm running with it. I'm shameless, but I don't think we will, man. I mean, who can we play? Who can we even play?
I was hoping Juventus, but it's Galatasaray, Club Brugge, Atletico Madrid, or Juventus.
Oh, now you were out.
I mean, I'm not scared of any of those teams. That's the thing.
The thing with Club Brugge, I mean, there seems to be like very well like coach and everything. They have been good in the Champions League.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Atletico, nah. Galatasaray.
Bro, give me 1 second, yeah? Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Galatasaray, I mean, we could definitely beat them at home, but away. The thing with Turkish teams, I feel like they always underperform in Europe. I don't know what it is.
Thank you, mate. You too, mate.
Delivery.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Nah, man. Max quarterfinal.
Yeah. Look, if we can get quarterfinal, I'll take that, bro. Big up to Cholini, who says deserve a bigger channel. Now, big up to you, man. I'll be back anyway. I'll be back, and I just look. I don't know. I think we need a lot of work. I thought the performance yesterday was better than the one under Frank. Obviously, the scoreline was the same, but it was definitely better. Like, it felt better. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? And for me, that's why I'm slightly positive. But I do feel like when he talked about the mentality of the guys are so low, and when you can see that, that's when I thought, if he can't get them, if he can't wake them up, then we're in big trouble. Regardless of what he tries to do, what changes, because football's not just about changing systems. These are human beings.
Yeah, this is a mental game.
Do you know what I mean? We talk about systems and formations like these guys are robots. They're not robots. Do you know what I mean? If you've got a weak mentality, it's not a couple of days that's going to change your mentality. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what that's my worry with these players. Jay Simpson says we won't beat Galatasaray. I think we beat Galatasaray, bro. Fall back on that, Jay Simpson.
I'm like,
that's all right, bro.
Yeah, but bro, their attack, bro, they have a better attack than we have.
Yeah. But I think we can cope with them.
Leroy Sané, Noah Lang, that Yunus Akun or whatever his name is, Akun or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they have a good attack.
I know, but I think we can cope with them, bro. We've coped in Europe, man. I think we can cope in Europe. I don't trust any of these teams. I'm not knocking them. I just feel like even under Frank, I feel like we can beat defense. Yeah, I think we'll cope with a Galatasaray. I think we'll be pleasantly surprised. Bro, we beat Borussia Dortmund 4-1. We weren't supposed to, bro.
Yeah.
So I
they're
do
a
think
joke team. They're a joke team.
Yeah.
Never rated them.
Yeah. But no, big up to everyone locked on. I'm probably gonna do something later on this evening, but I'll let you know. Freddie, I got your number now, so I'll message you. And then we'll see what we can do. But big up to everyone locked on, just sharing some of my thoughts. But man does work for a living, so I have to get back to work. So we will catch up later. I'm on the catch up. I'm on 12th man. I'm on a couple of things here and there, but I'll let you know. But until then, we're out. Big up, everyone.
Big up.